Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kwadash, the one as to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Today's lesson we wanted to basically be on edifying the Akim with their basically we are treading this narrow path in this truth in regards to what brother love is all about, and how basically brothers working together, constantly looking out for each other, basically help develop each other's right by one individual brother looking out for another brother, and the brother that he's looking out for him, how that actually benefit the entire body and benefit each other. So the intention of this lesson or documentary or video is to get the input of each Akim out here in Jamaica in regards to brotherly love. So we get them views from brotherly love, and largely it be edifying unto the elect of the nation of Israel. What is brotherly love?
Alright, in essence, brotherly love is basically looking out for a brother, you get me? You basically putting yourself out on the forefront for the next soldier on the battlefield, because at the end of the day, even though you're supposed to work for your own salvation or work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, at the end of the day, this is not you alone, because you're on a field working, but you get me? Exactly as the brother say, a body, but you're in the vineyard working with other brothers, right? You are trying to make a bread for yourself, but at the end of the day, guess what? All of us need to work together to make this job, to get this job over with and get this job done. You understand me? So in essence, brotherly love is you not only thinking of yourself, but for the whole congregation, for the whole church. You understand me? Making sure that you're next man good just as you. You get me? It's not about you. It's about you and everybody else. Because you in this thing, everybody else. The Lord Yahushua never keep this blessing to himself. He share it amongst brothers. That is brotherly love. Understand me? And so with you get this knowledge, you teach it to other brothers. You help with the work. You help put out more than what you get. Because at the end of the day, that's showing true brotherly love.
It's brotherly love. Basically, brotherly love. Sum it up, it's like unto Yahushua, all in words them, which is written in the scripture, manifest itself, you take on that characteristic, the perfect man as Yahushua, because basically he sit down in the midst of all the disciples, right? And he even have start washing disciples' feet, right? So you know, say brotherly love is basically just doing to each other as one want them to things to be done unto them, in likewise manner. And so, and the best example we see is Yahushua, who is the perfect example I'm talking about. So it's basically brotherly love for me.
Alright, brotherly love is basically the bond with each brother of the camp, right? Because we get grouped in a camp for a purpose, right? Brotherly love consists of reproof, right? And also building a brother, right? It also considers material stuff like looking out for a brother, right? Make sure you have food, right? Because you know, say different brother have different gifts, right? Some are richer and some poorer, but they at the end of the day, they both balance it out. Even the father balance it out like that, right?
Brotherly love to me is about living for your brothers. It's about giving first for your brother more than you do for yourself. As much as you do for yourself. You understand? It has to do with basically
maintaining yourself in the spirit of Heavenly Father and demonstrating that also to your brother. Thinking about your brother in terms of correcting him, in terms of showing him the righteous path. It's not only about being kind, it's all about showing gentle rebukes and corrections. Understand? That's what brotherly love is to me. Being able to steer your brother in a righteous path.
What is brotherly love? Right? Brotherly love is doing unto your brother what you have him do unto you. Doing unto him. See? You don't want him to do to you. See? So if you wouldn't want somebody inconvenient you, if you don't want somebody to treat you a certain way, then treat your brother the same way. See? If you're hungry, you don't want your brother to feed you. You don't want your brother to help you out, you find yourself in a certain need. Then you do the same thing to your brother. It's about looking out for each other, loving your neighbor as yourself.
What is brotherly love? Scripture says you're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself. See, and by doing that, see, you show your brother love you. It's the same way you want to be treated, the same way you treat your brother.
What is brotherly love? See, alright, for me, based on the scriptures, see, this how we learn and we get from the scriptures growing up. See, brotherly love, see, basically, you put a brother over you, you see, where you don't want to to yourself, see, you're not going to make that happen to a brother. See, you always have to look out for your brother, you always have to keep a brother in check. See, you always have to give the brother right nourishment, you have to take care of your brother basically, spiritually and physically. See, so you have to always put a brother before yourself. See, that is brotherly love. See, you don't have to do it for yourself, you don't do it for your brother, you don't do it for a brother. See, so you have to love your brother in terms of not only giving them charity in terms of things, but also the word. See, you have to feed the brother spiritually, as we say. See, so basically, that is my opinion of brotherly love.
What is brotherly love? Brotherly love. 2 words. Love and brotherly action. Love is basically keeping the laws of the Father. And a brother is like a family member. So with that mixture together is the affection of fellowship, basically, where you share with the individual, basically, which is brotherly love. Yeah, what is brotherly love? See, brotherly love is basically how we treat each other, meaning it's true. See, the fact that they would lay down with life for any brother, see, whether in our camp or from any other camp, see, because the love don't just come within the camp where you're dead. See, the love come from all about. It manifests in other live streams. The live shows them. See how brothers interact with each other, how brothers deal with each other. And I mean the joyous feeling to be in contact with an act from even another camp, seen from somewhere else in the world. And I mean the fact that we would do certain things that we would do for each other. See, you can't get to do that for 2/3. And I mean we do things for each other where we wouldn't even we wouldn't stress myself over to do for even family members.
Brotherly love is the love that brothers in this troop show each other by helping each other, by looking out for each other, by edifying each other.
Alright, brotherly love basically is loving your brother as you love yourself, loving you as you love yourself. This is really still speaking about friendship. short, somebody can help you up, one of your brother, same way in return, you supposed to can help up a brother to see a brother down. And you know, it's a balance. Iron sharpness iron, and we just helping to build the house of David and strengthening the body. You know, Yahweh Shai, the whole kingdom coming back. So it's important for each other, you know, a brother to help a brother along the way, just the same.
Alright, brotherly love. It's giving unto a brother without looking a reward back or a favor from him, isn't it? Brotherly love is love a brother as yourself. Anything you don't like your brother for do unto you. Anything you don't like your brother for do unto you, do it unto him too. You see me? So you show forth that love, you see me?
Brotherly love is the sense of togetherness. This all for one for all mentality. Yeah? Zin? Willing, always eager. Zin? Willing to be around the brothers, man. Zin? Helping out in whatever situation you can. Zin? Without thinking twice, man. Yeah? You know, for my brother, ask of a favor from you. You should be willing, man. Zin? To do it. Zin? Without hesitation. As long as there's much possibility, man. And if there's little possibility, you try to make the possibility, man, to help a brother out, man. See? That's the importance. That's brother love for me. See? Alright.
To me, brotherly love is basically do unto a brother as you would unto yourself, right? Brotherly love is the fulfilling of the law, right? Love worketh no ill, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. You wouldn't want a brother to, for example, you wouldn't want a brother to have sex with your wife, you wouldn't have sex with that brother's wife, right? And even beyond that, to me, brotherly love is basically fulfilling the law. Do unto a brother as you would unto yourself, bottom line.
Brotherly love is basically the relationship you have with each axiom in this world. That's what we're referring to in this truth, in this walk of ours. You basically treating and looking out for your brother. You treat him as though you would want to be treated, or also how you would treat Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai said it, whatever you do unto your brother, basically me doing it unto. So that's basically brotherly love to me, basically affection or love where you have towards your brother, looking out for the greater good.
Alright, what is brotherly love?
Brotherly love. Basically, first scripture come to mind, right? It's brotherly love. So how shall I say? Ultimately sacrifice. It's a no greater love as a man for his brother to give up his own life. So in all aspects is when you put a brother before yourself. In all situations. Even to the point that it just like a how shall I shot with sense.
Alright, so when I question them was what did the first precept will come to mind? But you already bring it forward, so
yeah, so alright, like I said, the precept, we have more things like the thoughts, the overall thought, right? It's like, give some examples. I might low for funds, and like a brother needs something, I say, oh, fuck them. I say, no, I'm just a game, say, mate, somehow the most I work out something, but like the brother needs it more than me right now. We just like tough it out while, you know. I remember one time, even the brother quiet come and say, like we all, so one time where like you have a whole heap of money, alright, the brother will ask if your money and give your brother dead, but what I'm doing, the money limited, what I'm doing in a squeeze, at them time they really count when I say, oh fuck that, but brother really need this, you know what, just give your brother the funds are, whatever, they might not be the money or like, they might quote unquote busy, and a brother really need you to support him or, you know, give him some strength and you just have to say, you know what, alright, fuck that one me there, but brother need me strength right now, let's all go over there and help over there, you know. The times when we really want to use inconvenience, but like, when it's not convenient to you, but a brother need help, and you literally put yourself in that quote unquote inconvenience. You know, to really make sure say a brother alright. As I say, you're putting a brother first in all cases. Before a woman, right? Everything, just make the brother come first. The brother would always come first.
What the first precept will come to your mind about brotherly love?
Alright, when you think about the precept that comes to mind with brotherly love, remember the commandment, the two most important commandment we all shall make. You see, we can get it to you. This is St. Mark. This is St. Mark 12, verse 29. And Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandment is here, O Israel. Hear, O Israel, the word of the Lord is one power. And thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment, so that's the first commandment. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Because that's one of the trickiest things. When you think about yourself, you want the best for yourself, you want every brother wish that they make it to the kingdom, you know? Right? It's to know, think that you want the next brother to make it in the kingdom with you, or what you're going to do to help that brother to get into the kingdom. Right? There is none other commandment greater than these, right? Because that comes to mind when we think about brotherly love. You think about a brother as a self, because like we said, this is not just about you at the end of the day. You're supposed to work on yourself. Guess what? You're in the vineyard, you're in the farm, you're plowing, you're doing the work. If you see a next man fall, you have to help him up, because guess what? At the end of the day, if him not there to help you out, your job gets a little harder, right? The more brothers are there, the more brothers can help up each other and help make you greater. Understand me?
The first precept that comes to mind is 1 Peter 2:17. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king men. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, and honor the king. And if you do all these things, man, that's perfect love for the brother, man. See? Honor all men, show all men that level of respect, see? What them deserve, man. Yeah? Treat every brother with respect, see? As Yahushua would, see? Because Yahushua treat all his disciples with respect, man. See? Not putting none over the other, man. See? So it say honor all men. See? Not because a brother may be less than you or not as fortunate as another brother. See? You should honor each and every brother the same way, man. See?
Alright. First precept that comes to mind is 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Right, the entire chapter is good. The point here is that the brotherhood is one body that is made up of different talents, different skills, which go hand in hand. Right, work as a body. The right hand does something different from where your left foot would. Right, and each of them play right, because your entire body, for example, you might feel as a little toe serve no purpose, or say for example little toe could think for itself. As I mean, we don't say him not have no purpose, right? Because him are the least among all members. But at the same time, without a little toe, you wouldn't have a complete balance to perform as a single entity, right? So all brothers are important, right? And that's it. The point in this precept, all talent, all skill is important in order to do this work, right? Which is ultimately gathering the elect, right? That's first precept that comes to mind.
So,
First precept will come to your mind?
alright, we're going to share with you Leviticus 19 and verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, Israel people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So that would be a perfect precept. Basically, love your neighbors and love yourself, your brother. Brotherly love.
It's a scripture I have to bring out, show you about brotherly love. And this is Romans 12 and 10 say, be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another.
First precept that come to mind about brotherly love. The first precept that come to mind is First John 4 and 20. If a man say, I love the Most High and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love the Most High whom he hath not seen? See? So your brother where you see, see, him are the first step where you see if you get to. Basically, he is the gateway to the kingdom. You know what I mean? Apostle Kabar said that. You know what I mean? I will strongly believe that your brother where you look upon is the gateway to the kingdom. You know what I mean? Because Yahweh set him there. You treat him good, you basically treating Yahweh good. You know what I mean?
And the first precept that come to mind about brotherly love would be Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. So let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. Which basically you have to put a brother above you, is it me? And constantly looking out for your brothers, looking out for them well-being, whether it be spiritually, financial, anything carnal we're going to need in this life to continue this journey. That is the first precept that come to my mind.
The first precept come to my mind about brotherly love. This is Mark 12 and starts at 30. And thou shalt love the Lord Jehovah with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment, and the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these.
Yeah, precept was say, brotherly love covering a multitude of sin. Reason being is the love we have for each other. We don't want to see each other go off, we don't want to see each other get kicked over the truth. See, so we try to build up each other as much as we can. If we see a brother go off, we get him back on the straight path. See, even though the scripture said that let every man work out his own salvation with fear and trembling, we still have to live for each other, because that evil part of the whole working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. I mean the charity towards the brother.
The importance of brotherly love is basically when you walk in the Spirit, you walk and you're in this truth. Brotherly love it helps to build us to be stronger, to build us to actually become one with Yahushua during this journey.
First precept that come to mind about brotherly love. First precept that come to mind about brotherly love is let brotherly love continue. And something you just do and stop and say, oh, I did that before, so yeah, that's it. That's something that you have to keep on doing over and again. Right? But and this precept that that's the first precept that came to my mind. And this precept that I really mixed with that is being kind of affectionate one to another, preferring each other. Like basically seeing an individual as a brother, basically just as you are, even more than you. So with affection mixed in that, that's the piece that came to my mind first.
You can read it, bro. You can read it.
It's Romans 12 and verse 10. It said, be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love in honor, preferring one another. That's what I said a while ago. Right? So it's about seeing an individual more than you are, as just as the same level as you. It's a one body. So
The first principle come to mind about brother love is Philippians 2 verse 3. You know, they say esteem another more than all you esteem yourself. So basically you put a brother over you. See, like when you're our child dead for own flock. See, in your friend said there's no greater love than a man to give up his life for his friend. Right?
First precept that comes to mind when I think about brotherly love. Basically, forgiving a brother is one of the most important thing, because we fall and we in this flesh which is consumed by sin. We have to fight, to bring out the spirit in a man, to war against the flesh. So, we might go off and we might say things and we might do things that we're not really proud of. So, and we need a brother overlook all of that. We see the righteousness in each other. So we're going to need forgiveness. So the principle come to mind is Matthew 18 verse 21. 21, yeah, 1 to 22. So read it. So, this is Matthew 18 verse 21. Start verse 21. Then Peter said unto him, Then came Peter unto him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? That's what Peter asked. And Yahweh said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. See? So basically, 70 times 7. So basically, you have to forgive a brother in trespass, right? Or whatever they may do. Continually, as the Awashai would do. See? So that's me. That's super. Where the love comes from.
First precept come to my mind is brotherly love cast away a multitude of sin. Right? Because having brotherly love with each other, right? That's what the Heavenly Father and Yahweh is all about. Right? Because say no greater love no man have than to lay down his life for his brethren. Right? So when you can look in our next man's shoes and say, yo, the brother here is sincere and him at the role and you are at the role as well. There's nothing greater than that.
And the first precept comes to mind when I think about brotherly love is Matthew 21:29. It says, and the second, I read from verse 37, it says, Thou shalt say unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And these two commandments make all the law and the prophets. Amen. these two commandments are the laws and the prophets. See, you shall love thy neighbor as thyself. These are neighbor. The neighbor is of the house, see, which is the house of Israel. And in this time, the neighbor is basically the men them that's pushing this truth alongside him. As Yahushua said, he said, who is my mother? Who is my father? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? They that believe on the Heavenly Father as me. These are my family. So your family right now is the men that's pushing this word. You see? Those are your family. Those are the people that look out for me. They try to give the best, not only in deeds, but in all your display yourself also. You see, being a righteous example under the flock.
Well, basically, the scriptures are two is better than one. You see, I mean, when you're in the world where everything is against you, you need brotherly support. You see, when you go off, basically a brother can be there to what? To hold you up, to keep you up. See, so that one of the most important things are brotherly love, as the scripture says, iron sharpen iron, so a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. See, so I mean, you're better off around a brother when you go off. A brother can keep you up, can keep you in line. See, because enough wickedness there in this world to draw us off. So I mean, when you have a brother there, you know, you can basically keep you in check.
Why brotherly love so important? Because basically no man can go through this thing by themselves. You need brotherly love to catch you up and also to sustain you. That's my experience. Some man might have and some man might not have, so catch you up, right? And also in the spiritual sense, iron sharpening iron. Right? So you need a brother for basically push up, for go into this truth and make sure say you at the end of the day that brother don't left you behind. Right? Because you the one a brother will have band and rap with, make it in the kingdom, and you'll be like you shouldn't do breakdown with him, and me and him shouldn't go through things like so. So that's the importance of brotherly love.
The importance of brotherly love in this truth, you're basically you're not alone. You see, you have a lot of brothers by themselves. You see, but mainly, you see, I mean, majority I can't have my brothers. You see, so you can basically look to. You see, because when you're in this truth, skipper say when you come to this truth, you basically focus to prepare your mind for temptation. You see me, so you know you are going through a lot of things. So the importance for basically brotherly love, I'm sure you know, you see, other brothers, if you fall, it can basically help to bring you up back. You see me, and you have brothers, you see, what basically teach you and bring you up in the right way. You see, because in this world, it's all about, in this world, people is all about themselves. You see, but this true teacher about loving the neighbor as yourself.
What is the importance of brotherly love to you? It is the gateway. It is the gateway, man. It's the gateway to the kingdom. You know what I mean? And it's not a shortcut or somewhere you're trying to skip around to get to the kingdom. It's just the greatest thing where you can do for the man standing beside you. You know what I mean? For the man where they're out on the highways and the byways with. Whether you're out on the highways and the byways with him, or with a brother they overseas. You know what I mean? And they're on one accord. Then every brother they're on one accord once is sincere to this doctrine. Then so the importance of brotherly love to me, then is a way, you know, to earn your Yahushua love back, man. Then
the importance of brotherly love. It's the whole threatening each other along the way in this wicked place which we live in now, and brothers coming up under temptation constantly. And it's good when you can say to a brother, hey, you know me have a problem, what me can do to solve this? And a brother show you a solution and you can say, yeah, give thanks to that. And what that? The same way in turning you strengthen a brother along the way, and the same way in feel. So it's very important. It's very important. Brother.
What is the importance of brotherly love? Basically, the main importance of the brotherly love is stability. Being able to stabilize each member of the body by the word, being in one accord under the ordinances of the washing of shop. You see, that's basically what is the importance of brotherly love. You see, so you know that each member, as much as your body is connected and is connected to your heart and so forth, each member play a key role in balance, in guiding forth in this world, in maneuvering yourself in this world. Right? That's the importance of brotherly love. In one part, another can in the back, because some brothers aren't as don't have a strong level of faith as others, right? Some brothers don't have a strong level of faith as others, and some have greater faith. So that is the importance of brotherly love, being able to maintain each other in all aspects of truth. Right?
And the importance of brotherly love to me, as there's a common saying out here in Jamaica, so no man is an island, no man stand alone, which can go back to the precept was two is better than one. So I believe it's somewhere in Ecclesiastes. And basically having a brother there, or having that love where each brother is looking out for each other, it's like a chain. If each link constantly being looking out for the other link, which the scripture refer to us as pillars in the temple, as will be in a part of there. Like we basically if each member constantly looking out for the other link, you see me, we have a firm connection, we have a firm body, you see me, and that to me is the importance of brotherly love, when each brothers constantly look out for each other and build each other and so forth, build the entire body.
What is the importance of brotherly love to me? Basically, as I say, we know the flesh, and we have a sin, and we have a fall. So whenever you fall, it's best that someone is always beside you to really drag you up back out of that hole or that slumber which you fall in. Keep it sort of sharp, as scripture says, iron sharpened iron. So it's iron sharp the countenance of his friend, for paraphrase. Saying so. It's always good for our brother right here. And when a brother, the brother is in the world, we have the same mindset out there in the world. Two-third brother. Saying so. Brother, pull you out whenever you're going off, bring you back. Help you up when you're down, and vice versa. So that's the importance of a brother.
Next, what is the importance of brotherly love? I would say everything to do with loving the Heavenly Father, because you can't love the Heavenly Father without showing love to your brother. If you say you love the Heavenly Father, basically you have to keep the commandments too. And by keeping the commandments, you have to be amongst your peers. And obviously the people in the commandment wide. But how much more the brothers them are there, right around you. Basically just try to same part, but you same danger and tribulation just like that. And stuff as well. So that's the importance. Brotherly love, loving the Heavenly Father.
Alright, the importance of brotherly love is to help out a brother. For find him, reason with him, find out where man got through him affliction, you see me? As the scriptures say, comfort one another with these words, you see me? And in the scriptures we find rest, you see me? So building up brothers, tell him that the kingdom is coming, you see me? This is our affliction, we have to bear it, you see me? Build them up with these words, the word of your house, you see me? So them can get firm, it's a strengthen the feeble knees.
Brotherly love is very important because, as I said before, we all go off. See, and it's good to have an next pack. See, you can look by and tell you, say, oh, brother, you go off. See, saving, basically a savior even from death. See, so yeah, that is a very important factor of brotherly love.
Oh, well, first precept, well, there are really two precepts I'm able to. Well, the first one would be, I believe it's Psalms chapter 133 and 1.
Can I bring it out?
Right. This is Psalms chapter 133 verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. So when Achium get together, it's always a good time. There's no strife or contention, just brotherly love. And the other one is Romans chapter 12 verse 10. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love, in honor preferring one another. And that one speaks for itself as well. Show brotherly love towards each other.
Importance of brotherly love. Can go back to Galatians chapter 6 verse 1. You see a brother overtaken in a fall, it is your duty. Well, you should always be there to keep a brother in a spirit, right? Let yourself be overtaken in the same fault. Right? You see a brother, for example, you see a brother not coming to camp, find other excuses not to come, right? Then you're supposed to talk to that brother one way and make him know that, hey, you're a follower of the spirit. You understand? And keep him in the spirit, right? That's one importance of the brotherly love. You have to be able to correct. You have to have that strength in order to correct a brother, right? Matthew chapter 7, you're supposed to lead. Well, people have this thing when they say leader by example, right? You be diligent. It's supposed to rub off another brother, seeing you trying to follow the word, right? Every step of the way, it will be motivating for other brothers, right? So Matthew chapter 7 is a good example of this. It's a pick the mat out of your eye before you pick the beam out of your brother's eye. Right, that's an importance of brotherly love. Right, and Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 18. Wherefore comfort ye one another with these words, right? You're supposed to be able to comfort a brother, right? For example, you see a brother, you might have financial troubles, and it had pushing spirit in the wrong direction, right? You can restore that brother spiritually, you can restore that brother financially, right? If you are able, if you are capable, alright. That's another importance of brotherly love. Alright, as I say, keep him in the spirit and give him support every step of the way. Alright, which goes back to the laws ultimately. As I say, you have a whole bunch of laws showing you how you're supposed to treat that neighbor, which your neighbor is your brother. Alright.
The importance of brotherly love to me is within an essence, because at the end of the day, without my fellow brother, even though I'm there right now, right? When I fall, who helped me get up back, right? When I take a wrong path, who helped me see it and say, brother, watch you know, this is the right way, right? It's crucial to have older and younger brothers around, because at the end of the day, the Lord's Spirit flow through all of us, yo. So even if a younger brother just coming at this, the Lord might speak to him to come say something to me, right? and everything works spiritual. So at the end of the day, when you look at it, the Lord use other brothers to help you out. So at the end of the day, we can't do without them.
And what the importance of brotherly love to you?
Well, to me, it's like an ecosystem. Once you help a brother, when you in need, a brother will help you. It's what keep the bond of Israel. It's what basically surviving. It's how you preserve the nation and the whole. That's why the Lord give the laws. It's a way to preserve the brotherhood, because preserve the nation. Everybody look out for the other, so that the unity can stay, and that basically self-sustaining nation, we sustain each other. So ultimately, in order to survive, we need to make sure that the man beside you alright. So that when you down, him can help you up. When him down, you help him. Survival. Right? Ultimately, harmony. Basically,
Hey, some of the main importance of brotherly love, or the main importance of brotherly love, then, is to be there for a brother, who may be less in the spirit than you, weaker in some way or some form, to help to build up that brother, help and build up that brother spiritually, mentally, okay, in whatever aspect that brother may need building up, looking out for that brother, man, giving you 100% support, if you do something for your woman, so to speak, or another family member, or some other stranger, the things that you will do for them, man, you should be doing double that for your brother. That's the importance of brotherly love for me.
Ways to express brotherly love.
You have a lot of ways in which to express brotherly love, because at the end of the day, you have a few, you can bring out some precepts, because when I think about it, alright, this is Philippians 2 verse 2, fulfilling my joy that ye like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind. Right? They say, let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but lowliness of mind. Let each esteem other better than himself, because at the end of the day, you can't look at the next brother and say, you're better than him and know more than him. At the end of the day, if the Lord, the Spirit from that brother can grow, him can grow. You understand me? That for sure, you say, you're supposed to always look at the next brother and say, look, that man is going to be a great man one day. I want to be just like him, even our try be as good. And that will help you to work with the brother and not have pride. You get me? Exactly. Humility, be humble. Because at the end of the day, we're all working for one prize, and it's not, at the end of the day, if the Lord keep, all of us are getting a penny at the end of the day when we work to the end. When they work to the end, all of us are get a penny, so it don't make sense. I want to try outdo or try push out the next one out of this, because at the end of the day, we all in this together, and like I said, the more the merrier. They say, in essence, look not every man on his own thing, but every man also on the things of others. Because at the end of the day, when a man have something to work on, you can strengthen him on something else. You can help him grow with something else. In the same essence, a next brother can do you with the same thing. Right? You don't do much videos, a brother can come in and introduce you, no precepts, but you don't do much videos, a brother with good enough videos, you can entwine with him. And when you look, it's a perfect chemistry that you're getting the work done. Right?
Ways to express brotherly love. We express brotherly love in deeds. The things we do without me regard or thinking that wanting something else in return. Showing kindness in small things, not necessarily in the great things, but in deeds. Because Yahushua, I said before, was one of the perfect working, so the scripture says we sell to the same mindset. Right? Yahushua never wanted anything back what him do for all of the disciples. Because the righteousness revealed inside them, and because of the Most High, Father himself. So the deeds, that's how I feel like brotherly love should be expressed. So, that's just me.
Ways to show brotherly love. First, I would say exhortation or encouragement or act basically as a booster to push towards the kingdom, because that's the best thing that you can't give a brother the kingdom with the strength or effort we push there, and that brother basically trying to reach the kingdom. It would be a great view from brotherly love. And the next one basically is just looking out for a brother physically, when you need or so. Whether you know, sometimes not only just maybe just reasoning, fellowship, right? Yeah, that.
Ways to express brotherly love would be well, as the scripture say, if you look onto the things of others, you see me, so you're constantly being looking out for your brother, whether it be things where you seem to need, like carnal things, whether it be when him financially down or so forth, you can help him out. Whether it have to be with spirituality, you can build him faith by sharing the future, the goal, basically the reward, which is the kingdom. It's me build him that way. And also keep him on that narrow part. We're referring to if you see him go off, you be the one to basically be about brother's keeper. You see me, which Cain failed to did with Abel, when him actually kill him. You see me, so that's basically ways to express brotherly love, constantly looking out for your brother on all aspects of life. You see me, ensuring that he's basically on that narrow path, treading that narrow path.
Ways to express brotherly love, and I'm going to answer this one based on a precept. Right? This is 1 Timothy chapter 1 chapter 6 verse 17. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, not trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things, enjoy, that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. Right? Which also goes back to basically not living for yourself, but also living for brothers. Because Yahushua didn't die for one, but he died for all, that all may have salvation. Henceforth, we not supposed to live for ourselves, but live for our brothers. See? With that, shalom.
Alright, one, honesty, dealing with your brother fear, giving him a righteous answer or a reply to anything your brother going off, you correct him, and in return to you take correct answer from your brother, you look out for your brother. Yeah, basically that.
Ways to express brotherly love. Brotherly love is about action. You know what I mean? It's not about saying, say, oh, you have to do this for your brother. See, the scripture say, if a man asks you for certain things, why you can't just tell him, say, oh, be warm. If he asks if he tells him cold, you can't just tell him, say, be warm if you not give him the cloak to be warm. You know what I mean? So it's scripture say, oh, love not in words, but in deeds. You know what I mean? So brotherly love is all about actions. You know what I mean? The brother, you see that the brother in need, you see him sharp, maybe him need a makeup to get a certain things, maybe him tire puncher. maybe him need gas for him car. You there as a brother if you actually give him that money if you have it. You know what I mean? To help him out. You know what I mean? It's also looking for your brother when you see him go down the right path. Keep him in check. You know what I mean? You see him do something wrong, you watch him. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do as brother, we watch one another, man. See me, your brother do certain things way off. You know what I mean? You there, we actually watch him and make sure so you put him back on the correct path. You know what I mean? And you would want somebody to do that for you. You know what I mean? So brotherly love is all about action.
Ways to express brotherly love. You see, they can show brotherly love. You see, by basically by correcting a brother as showing love. You see, because when this truth, we supposed to look. You see, if you basically our one another benefit you. You see, I wish is a kingdom. It's the kingdom of heaven. So if you see a brother fall, you see, they can correct him. Because stand so love you. You see me? So you show love like that. You see me? Our brothers in need of certain things. You can basically help out a brother. You see me? Because that certain brother will go a bit more than some brother. You see me? So in this thing, you can basically show you love you. You see, you have brothers basically young in the spirit. You see me? You're basically build up a brother. You see me? Spiritually. You see, because what they had basically test everybody faith. You see, so as Lord said to Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. You see, so you can show basically love by doing that to you also. You see, not only carnal basically way, also spiritual too. You see, you can show brotherly love.
Ways to express brotherly love. You need to be a good judge, right? Because brotherly love don't only consist of giving, right? But you need to know when to correct a brother, right? Because when you leave a brother because you say you know hurt him feelings, right, you actually hate him, right? Because we bring out this precept in a breakdown minute recently, and I bring it out again, right? Through the sadness of the heart, through this
sadness of the countenance, the others make better.
Right? You need to get cut, right? You need to be improved to help be a stronger person. Yes, as I say, consists of only giving, but that is also an important part, right? Being around the camp is a next way of showing brotherly love. You know, make no sense class days and you can't find the brothers, right? Class days is supposed to be the time where you either ban and run joke, right? Because we are all human same, so we run joke and get to know each brother more and differently, right? And it's also sometimes it's also to share information, right? Russia made a move here today, so if a brother here get the time to find out, say Russia made a move here today, camp time, him come and say, yo, Russia did that today, and you say, say, yo, Bitcoin go up this percentage and blockchain get more popular in the news and things, so camp time is a good time for sure, brotherly love.
Ways to express brotherly love. I mean, feed them with the scripture. That's one of the most important way of brother expressing brotherly love. Feeding them with the scripture, doing videos, seeing comforting brother with the scripture. Seeing, I would say that's one of the most important things. Feeding them with the scripture. See, when if the scripture say if you have two both of your brother have one, you have to give a brother. See, you have to make sure say brother if you can't in a better position, you can't eat and know say brother hungry. See, physically and mentally, you have to make sure say your brother alright in a certain way. See, you have to make sure say you not go through certain hell, because we're in a hell, so we have to look out for each other. See, so we have to feed each other mentally and physically. See, we have to make sure say brother really short of certain things, especially a genuine brother. See, so that is my views and the 5 questions about brotherly love. Shalom.
Ways to express brotherly love. By helping an Akio, if a brother comes to you with help with something spiritual, you help him out. It could be something that's more worldly, you know, you help him out as well. It's basically just always building brothers up and showing that love towards each other. That's how you show love towards your brother. You basically treat your brother how you would want to be treated as well.
We express brotherly love through rebuke and reproof, through sacrifices. That is a good way to express brotherly love. See, not in the sight of men, but in the sight of Yahweh Shai. Yeah. Charity.
In some ways to express brotherly love, see? So for instance, you're having a meal, see? You have to think about an next brother if an next brother is eating, man. See? You're out and maybe financially you're more able than the next brother to do something. See? And you see that a brother needs something, man. Yeah? And you can help that brother. You should go in your pocket or wherever, man. Or wherever you can help out that brother to benefit in a way, man. See? To help him out. See? If a brother is in need of something, see? That's one of the best way to express brotherly love, man. See? Always looking out for your brother, man. Doing the best you can for them. See? So with that, I just want to say, Shalom.
Ways, alright. The scripture say again, open rebuke is better than secret love. You see me? So that's how you show your brother love. The scripture say, what is love? If you love me, keep my commandments. That is love. So you rebuke your brother when you see him going off. You say, I'm going the straight and narrow path. You see? Alright. This is Ecclesiastes 4 and 2. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone when he falls, for he had not an other to help him up.
That's it, reason. That's it.
So you have more question up? No, man, I have to have more question up. I mean, if you not where are you? Man, I have more question. Alright, this are just to go in further on this, you see me? This is Yahushai talking, you see? This is Matthew. I'm going to start at 33. No? It's lock here. Alright, I start at 35. For I was an hungry. This is Matthew 25 and 35. For I was an hungered, and he gave me meat. I was thirsty, and he gave me drink. I was a stranger, and he took me in. Naked, and he clothed me. I was sick,
and he visited me. I was in prison, and he came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirst and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we the sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, insomuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Shalom.
Ultimately, first and foremost, give them all them need spiritually with this doctrine through Yahweh Shemaiah. If you are a leader, you lead them the right way. If that's the main thing, make sure you lead them in the right direction, make sure you be a good example. Right? Just like how the elders and apostles express great brotherly love. Like how even for example the Lord Yahweh Shemaiah, right? How them show we have to conduct ourselves, show the mindset what we're supposed to have, show we how to be wise, so that so we can help each other, so that we can sustain each other, right? And then on a quote unquote carnal level, but then again somewhat spiritual, because you are deny yourself for your brother, as I explained earlier. Make sure let's call it ensuring say your brother good. Ultimately, it just make sure say your brother good, make sure say the brothers good. And in turn, even if you preach from a standpoint where you make sure say your brother good and not worry about it, and then at the end, and the more I say that, the more I go basically hold it. As the scripture say, if you don't love the brother who you sick, or you can love the Most High who you don't sick. So once the Most High sick, you are watching me, I try to see how to do that. And ultimately, that even you preserving the soul, because they will make sure say, all is well so you can continue doing that. Just like the Howard shot in sacrifice. So when you go along to it, sacrifice.
See?
We used to express brotherly love. Do unto your brother as you would unto yourself. That's one way. Comfort your brother. And also feeding the flock. Feeding the flock is a very good way of showing that love, expressing that brotherly love. It's a good display. Feeding the flock come in many different forms. It could be doing sit-downs, posting videos online, and doing research to come back with valuable information. And make sure you go out in the highways and the byways every weekend, pushing this word. Be instant in all season. Alright? And that's a good way. Alright? So feeding the flock is a very good one. And 1 Peter 5:2, you can find feed the flock there. Alright. Well, I think I pretty much cover the ways of expressing brotherly love. And the entire questions that were being answered from top coming down to the very bottom shows you ways of expressing brotherly love. That's how I see it.